Friday, January 17th, 2025. This is your Smackdown review. I decided that before these shows get started, that before I review them, I will give them a grade. I'll give them a grade. Smackdown tonight, I give it a B plus. I didn't watch the show live. I checked it out with the full highlights, and then I went back to go watch those in like full length, if that makes any sense, right? Because three fucking hours. Just give me what you want to drive home. And that was great tonight. I really enjoyed it. I sat down and watched this show, rolled me up one, had a nice Hennessy and Coke. It was a fantastic time. I had a good time watching this show. It was a lot of good wrestling on this show. Tiffany Stratton still the women's champion from a great match. She beat the girl clean. She reversed the Rose Plant into an Alabama slam that looked great. Then she hit the prettiest moonsault, and then great win for her. Kevin Owens, the dynamic of Kevin Owens is still growing. You know, Rey Mysterio came out there and said that he was finna go into the Royal Rumble, another star in the Rumble. Kevin Owens came out there and said, hey, man, when you win the Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying, you should face me at WrestleMania. Rey Mysterio said, look, bro, you ain't the champion, all right? But, you know, when I win the Rumble, you know, if I want to face you, I'll face you. And then Kevin he snapped on him. I like Kevin. I like the shirt he had on. It was like, it said the Canadian dream of a son of a security electrician technician or something like that. Like, I like the shirt. But Kevin Owens, he's the most interesting in a long time. And they have so many people that they can just go to create like great, like the in-ring promo between Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio was like, man, it was so engaging. You know, Jacob Fatu is coming into his own now. The Samoan werewolf. He cut that promo to, boy. Then him and Braun Strowman, that's WrestleMania right there. That's WrestleMania right there. That crowd got too hyped for that. They got too hyped for that shit. That's WrestleMania right there. Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso, man, this is going to be his time this year. Jimmy Uso, this is going to be his time. Like, I like how he do the spear. To me, Jimmy Uso, his work is better than Jay. Jay got the entrance, but Jimmy got the in-ring work. The tag team division, it looks great. I like Pretty Deadly. I want to see them do like great shit. I think Pretty Deadly is a great tag team. But Motor City Machine Guns, they're starting to grow on me. Legado del Fantasma, that's a great team too. Like, I really enjoyed the show. Like, I can't, like, it's like, it's so much to unpack. I don't know. It's so much to unpack, but I really enjoyed the show. And the Royal Rumble is going to be stacked. It's going to be stacked with so many, you know, heavy hitters. And you got to know that Triple H is like bigging that up. Like, he's bigging that up with all these people that he have in here, stars. Everybody has an agenda because everybody wants to be a champion. Everybody wants to be a champion. I don't think it's going to be like no slouch in that Rumble. men or women. B Fab. I mean, I thought she did really good in there with Piper, and like those types of women going after that United States Championship. Like I understand them going to 3 hours, even though I heard that they were going back to 2. But 2 hours, man, 2 hours, 2 hours for this. But because I can't devote the 3 hours, bro. Not on a Friday. You know what I mean? So that's why I just look at the highlights. I look at the highlights and then I come back here and then I talk about it. And it's kind of like I can just freestyle this shit. Because there's a lot to take in. I really enjoyed the show. I gave it a B plus because of everything that I just mentioned. And then some. Now, where do we go from here? Because Rey Mysterio was like, yo, man, you starting to act like Drew. I just thought about that just now. See, at the Rumble, that's when they're going to get together. That's when they're going to get together, is in the Rumble. Because then that's when they're going to be like, okay, we got to band together to stop Roman. We got to band together to stop Roman. I think that Drew McIntyre is going to beat Seth on Monday. I think in the match, probably Seth is going to second guess himself and stuff like that. And Drew's going to take advantage of him and beat him. And then that's when Drew's going to be like, listen, we shouldn't be fighting. We need to be stopping Roman. And then Kevin, he's already into it. And man, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice, man. I really like SmackDown. SmackDown was a good show. WrestleMania is going to be nice. And they got so many people that they can fill up those 2 nights easy. And now they're trying to lift those, get people into those seats. Maybe I can get me a seat because now they finna release that shit to the public. You ain't got to buy like a 2-day man, shit. They said for the general public, so you can buy like a ticket. Like if you want to go for the first night, you can go for the first night. You ain't got to stay and go for the second, how they been doing. But man, that shit gonna sell out either way. Because this shit is good. So, I don't know, man. That's all I got. Like, it's a quick one. I'm just reeling off of it. You know how, like, you watch a good wrestling show, you'd be like, damn, man, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week because I can't, like, the wrestling is one thing, but how I'm into the talking segments a lot more. Like these talking segments, these, in-ring promos, when they're done right, because that shit was on point tonight. The storytelling in the ring with Jacob Fatu, he said he just getting started. What's going to happen? Solo came out there and got booed out the building. What's going to happen with him? See what I'm saying? Now, what's going to happen? Solo just been made. I thought that losing would hurt Solo, but it didn't. It only added to it. Because what are you going to do with him? He's intriguing. Is he going to... I mean, he has to acknowledge Roman. So what do you go with that? Jacob and them still fucking with Jimmy. What you going to do with that? I can't call it. But it was a good show, man. B fucking plus. For real. All right, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm finna go smoke one and watch The Cable Guy. I will be reviewing The Cable Guy. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch that and talk about it. But I'll catch y'all later. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, if I never see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.